Hey, this is Vamsi. This is a story about two friends from India, Ashok and Raj. Ashok and Raj completed their bachelor's degree from IIT Kharagpur. After completing IIT, this was back in 1980s. After completing their IIT, Ashok got into Harvard. But Raj did not get admission into Harvard. He was waiting for his admission. After a year later, he got into Yale. And they both completed their master's degree in prestigious universities. And the real story started after completion. After completing their master's degree, Ashok went into Apple. From Harvard, he got an offer from Apple. He joined there and he worked there for several years. And he was not in touch with Raj. Raj went into the management consulting route. He became really, really big in the management consulting. Several decades later, one day, Raj came to India to visit his family members. While he was driving his car started making some noise, and he took that car to the mechanic shop. And he was waiting for the mechanic to take the car, and he noticed Ashok was there in that mechanic shop with the dirty hands. And he shocked. He said like, "Are you Ashok?" He said like, "Hey Raj, good to see you." And he said like, "Oh my God, you are one of the smartest kid I ever know in my life. How come you are working in this garage?" And Ashok replied with a smile. He said, "Hey Raj, after getting into Apple, I was there for like a decade or two, and I realized that is not what I wanted to do. I came back to India. I started my own startup. I solved a problem through that startup, and I gave that startup to someone, and I took an exit. And all the time, I really wanted to do something with my hands and ask myself, what was my passion? And my passion always wanted to fix cars. While I was younger, I started this garage, and I'm living my life so happily." And at that time, Raj realized, hey, I became a vice president of a big consulting firm. I have only one regret in my life. I did not live a life that I wanted to live. I lived somebody else's life. I followed somebody else's orders all my life. I'm 65 years old now, and I lived a life with a regret. I lived all my life to satisfy someone, but I never satisfied my own dream. I wish I took the step that you took when you are younger. This is a real story. If you are listening to this story, if you are processing this story, there is a lot of meaning inside this. The meaning here is, if you are not 65 yet and you are thinking you are living life on somebody else's conditions, just slow down a little bit and ask yourself, what is that something that you really want? And there is still an opportunity for you. Maybe you can start something on your side. Maybe you can start looking for pathways how you can just live the remaining life. Always getting into the next level in the corporate is not the only thing that you can do. I know most of the people, they're climbing the ladder, busy being busy, but always ask yourself, is this the right ladder I wanted to climb? Is this the right path I wanted to go? Direction is more important than speed. Hope this landed for you. Talk to you all soon.